Hello, this is Agent Kent here with episode 2 of Planetary Perseverance. So, last episode I had my landing ship cut down to about half of what it was and a very simple basis of a tower built. Well, now things are a bit different. Let's take a look. So I have my control tower, or my outpost tower, or whatever you want to call it. I've got my rover for going and finding ores, and I have spare battery, and my little crane drone that we saw that you guys saw previously. Yeah, this is what I have at this point. So then, of course, I've got my battery bank in here. Storage. Medical room. My refinery, and a couple of assemblers. And then up here in the actual control tower portion, so far I just have
station fuel critical.
This part, which is just this is specifically for controlling my solar array. So once the sun rises, these will actually charge or get full sun exposure, and then I did build it so that I can track the sun movement. But one thing I need to do now is, so I've got a base. I need to make an area, like a garage, to put this thing in, and my little crane drone and everything. So I think what I'm going to need to be able to do that is to go find some iron ore so that I can actually have some resources to build with. If you notice, I do have a couple thrusters facing downwards and some gyroscopes. That's just because I have a terrible habit of rolling this thing over. I don't know how much iron ore I can get out of this area. Well, let's just try to get the rest of it for now. Man, I love when the game messes up. And of course, I was being dumb and using the wrong mouse button. So I just got rid of it without actually mining. Lovely. I love how the indicator for the ore is just...
Inventory full.
Oh, I have a lot of stuff on me. As you can see, I have found some silver as well. One thing that I would really like to find, just because I don't always have quite, or I can't always rely on the sun, the star, whatever star that is. I can't always rely on that as my power source, since, well, now we have the day-night cycles on planets, or the planet. Now, of course, I could just not have a day or night cycle, but that's even less realistic than the unrealistic parts of this game. Plus, why take away one of the challenges that this game is meant to have? I think this one's iron as well. Let's go and scout out a little further this time. See what can be found. It holds me down on sharp corners better than I thought it would to do that. That's good. Silicone. I do currently have a decent source of, I do have actually quite a decent amount of silicone back at base currently, so I'm not going to magnesium. There must be a giant vein of silicone under here. I'm not too worried about magnesium. At this point, I've got not too much of a need for it. Cobalt. Okay. Let's keep going. At some point, I think I'm going to take a mine into the side of one of these mountains. As that could be quite useful, possibly. Magnesium, you know what? I'll take it. Magnesium right here on the surface that I don't have to work too hard for. Yeah, why not? Let's get rid of this first layer of rock. And get dug in. I'm not too picky. I will pick up all of everything that I can. No, those are fake. I think I'm gonna have a full inventory pretty quickly. You know, let's take what we got and return to base. And especially since I'm 4 clicks out. Probably be a good thing to get back at some point here. let's try to get this thing parked so I can unload. Oh, forgot to put on my parking brake. There we go. Oh, and let's make sure so before we unload, let's, oh, when did this get damaged? Huh, I must have banged into that at some point. Okay, let's see. Yep, there we go. Am I damaged on the inside? No. Okay. It won't take me long to get. Oh, I actually do have a little bit more magnesium than I thought. And I have a lot more gravel than I'll ever need. Oh well. I just get the feeling that that's the way that one's gonna be for a while. Let's see. Steel plates. I need more. So let's do 5 of them there and 5 there. Man, I just wish there were like a half block. Actually, one thing that I will need to do is mine straight out this way so I can get a connection. And of course, I need to go right through my light source. It is really hard to dig straight out. Oops. That's weird. The land keeps moving. And I've dug myself out. So I think what I'm going to do... Well, actually, we're at a good point to stop anyways. So I'm going to figure out a good way to get a garage built and get the footprints for that done. But then I will actually do the building for you guys in the next episode. And so, until next time, this is Agent Kent signing out.